Hi everyone, welcome to my November wrap-up. Before I begin, I just wanted to let you know that if I have video or reading reviews for any of these books, I'll be linking them down below in the description so you can go check those out. Overall, November was a pretty good reading month, considering that my midterms were in November. I ended up reading quite a few books, a lot of books actually. I was surprised. And yeah, if you saw my November TBR, it was kind of a really funny video where I actually showed the books I had to study. I'm not gonna show those again because it's going to end up being quite a big pile, so let's start. The first book I read was actually an e-arc, so an advanced reader's copy ebook for Heart of Marley by T.K. Lee. The book was, I think I ended up giving it 3 stars. I have a reading review, as I mentioned, link it down below. I gave it 3 stars because it was kind of too heavy a book for me. It deals with the victim of abuse and like there's some pretty graphic scenes of the things she went through. It's kind of really heavy stuff to read about. I don't know. And then the next book I read was, I also read in ebook format, so I don't have a copy to hold up. I read it for Lindsay Ray's Reading Adventure Book Club, and the book was The Bridget Jones Diary. Now that was a fun book. Gave it 5 stars. I loved it, loved the humor in it, and I seem to love books that are written kind of in diary format, so that's probably another reason why I loved it so much. The next book is a book you actually saw in my October book haul, and that's a short story collection, actually a pretty small book with 6 short fantasy stories. So it's 601, a collection of short fantasy by M.A. Krop. There's some pretty fun stories in here. I ended up giving the book 4 stars, quite short, only 60 pages, so if you're participating in a readathon or you're reading something short and fun to read, you should, and also stories, you should check this out. The next book, I finally succumbed to the hype and read The Selection by Kiera Cass. Again, you saw this in my October book haul. Love this cover. Now, my thoughts on this book, conflicted. Hated America, hated Maxon, ugh. But overall, I liked the book. Like, all its perfect imperfections, I liked it. I still don't know what I'll rate it though. But when I figure that out, I'll let you know. Now, following the theme of blue dresses on the cover, girls in blue dresses on the cover, I read Royal Affair by Nora Roberts and Comment Performance by Nora Roberts, another blue dress. This is the Cordenas Royal Family Quartet, I believe. I only read these 2 books. I don't know if I'll be reading the rest of them. I think they're not even translated in Macedonian yet. And since I started in Macedonian, I'd like to finish them in Macedonian. So, yeah, Cordenas Royal Family, the first 2 books by Nora Roberts. And here are the girls in blue dresses books. And then we come to another blue book this time. November was the month of blue books, it seems. This is an arc I received by the author in exchange for an honest review. I haven't written the review yet, but I will soon. This is The Divorce Diet by Ellen Holly. The book is coming out in January 2015, so I was kind of thinking of doing the review close to its release date. It was fun to read at times, and at times it was just, let it be over. So I kind of don't know. My thoughts on this still hadn't settled, but as soon as they are, I will write that review. And then I listened to the Elite audiobook. Another girl with a dress on the cover. The Elite was kind of more annoying than The Selection, because America is kind of whiny, and Maxine starts hanging out with all the other girls. Ugh. Definitely, once I figure out what I'm gonna rate this section, I'll give a star vote to the Elite, because yeah, America was annoying. The book I read after that was the book with this hideous cover, Personal Experiences by Tracy Lee. I won this book in a blog giveaway back in May. Finally decided to read it. It's pretty graphic, pretty steamy scenes, not my kind of thing at all, sadly. Then I read my book club pick for the month. The Pocket Tales book club pick for the month was Water for Elephants by Sarah Gren, and I was the one who suggested this book, so I was really excited that everyone decided to go along for it. This book is like amazing. Like the writing style, it's so good, so pretty. Like I apparently have no words to describe it. I also watched the movie. The movie is really well done. I think I actually love, don't kill me, I think I actually love the movie a teeny bit more than the book, but still the book was pretty good. And then I read the book with the prettiest cover of the year, and that's 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. I have a video review of this and I'll link it down below. I love this. I'm proud to say, this is not just a book with a pretty cover. This is a genuinely good book. And then the rest of the books I read this month, I don't have a physical copy to hold up, but I'll tell you what they are. I finished the one, Another Girl with a Dress. Yay! How many is that? 6 books with girl with dresses on the cover, 3 of which are blue. Like, I have a thing for blue dresses and girls in dresses and teams. Finished the one. I was kind of spoiled, and also from the title you know that he's gonna choose America, but I wanted to read the Maxon is gonna choose America, but I kind of wanted to read I knew something was about to happen before that, so I wanted to read it nonetheless. It was okay. My favorite is definitely still the Selection, the first book. Then I read the novella that goes with the Selection trilogy, which is going to be 5 books actually next year. I read The Prince, and I didn't learn anything new about Maxon in The Prince. It felt like just something Kira Cass wrote to get her fans through the waiting stage for the next book. Like, I really learned nothing new about Maxon in The Prince. I think I gave it 1 star. And the 14th book is actually the Fangirl audiobook by Rainbow Rowell. Everyone has been talking about this, how good it is. I've seen it on contemporary favorites, on 2000 favorites list, all-time favorites list, and I was kind of hesitant about reading it. I don't know, it didn't seem like my thing, but I finally read it, or should I say listened to it. I don't know, I did not like it as much as everyone else did. So considering that November was the month I had midterms in, I did pretty good. I ended up reading 14 books, like 1, 2, 3, 4 audiobooks, 4 ebooks, 2 audiobooks, and the rest of them physical books. And here are the physical books for, oops, let me set them straight, because, oh god, some of these are smaller than the others, so it's kind of this is getting ridiculous. Come on, books. Let's just go with this as it is. Thumbnail shot. And yeah, since this turned out to be quite long, I'll do my December TBR in a separate video again. And it should be up within the next couple of days. So come back then and watch it. And don't forget to like, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye!